whether you think that is appropriate in any
Thank
situation.
you. It's a question that could keep you here another half hour. I don't want. The United States is the only civilized nation in the world, as far as I know, that still elects a lot of its judges in popular elections. That is a terrible way to pick judges. I have spent a whole day a great deal of my time since retiring from the U.S. Supreme Court working with states who are at least considering going to a merit selection system for their state court judges instead of popular elections. We had that case at the Supreme Court I mentioned when I spoke. It was from West Virginia, and West Virginia elects its judges. And they had, in West Virginia, an election. They have a 5-member state Supreme Court, and there was one position on the court that was up for election, and there were candidates for it. And there was a coal company. West Virginia produces a lot of coal. It has coal mines. And one of the coal companies had a $5 million judgment against it in a West Virginia lower court for something unusual. And the president of that coal company gave approximately $3 million to one of the candidates running for state Supreme Court because he wanted to take the appeal to that court. So, the person who got the $3 million won the election. How about that? And the coal company took its case to the newly constituted Supreme Court. And the other side said, hey, wait a minute, Judge, would you consider recusing yourself as a candidate? No, I can be there. So on it went. Well, the losing side filed a petition for certiorari with the U.S. Supreme Court and said, please, court, take this case. We think that's a denial of due process of law, due process of maybe not substantive, but nonetheless important. And the Supreme Court dawdled with whether to take it because there are recusal motions made in every state that has elected judges and some that don't. They're made frequently. And you don't want every federal court hearing a bunch of recusal motions all the time. That's a nightmare. But finally, the Supreme Court took the case and in a 5-4 decision decided that that was a denial of due process. The appearance of impropriety was so great. So that's what you get into. You have election of judges and campaign contributions. And it is a very unfortunate part of our state court systems because approximately half the states elect their judges. So I'm working as hard as I can to help those who want to make a change, or at least who are considering a change. I'm hoping to prod them along.